What's good, family? Queen Common Sense back to you with another one. I've been a little bit under the weather lately. When you're dealing with family issues and taking care of multiple things, sometimes you got to take a breaky break and just decompress. So that's what I have been doing. Decompression, a little bit of self care, and just some reflection and trying to regroup so we can make these moves. But I had to come back and say something about this one because I thought it was quite disturbing in many ways. I have seen men like Ken around for a long time, and I have had some of these type of men try to approach me when I was younger. My children were younger, and they saw me, up and coming in my path, whatever endeavors I was pursuing. I had a couple of men step to me that had the same type of energy as Ken. Now, there is nothing wrong with a man or a woman wanting to be a bonus parent, a step parent, however you want to put it. Nothing wrong with that at all. If your intentions are pure, if you truly want to build a life with someone who already has a family. Blended families are beautiful. I was one half of a blended family. And the reason why I can speak on this is because of that reason. It started out lovely, and then when certain other elements and details started popping out, it wasn't so lovely anymore. And it turned into a flaming hot mess in the end. And a lot of people got hurt that shouldn't have, and mainly the children. Um, I just want to ask, you know, throw it in the air. What exactly is this going to do to enhance the children's feeling of safety and security? And how is this encompassing their lives with love, care, and support? With going back and forth on social media or in person about who is the better daddy, who is the deadbeat daddy. Like, what is this going to resolve? How is this going to edify the children? Because that's really what it's all about. Okay. People get married and have children so that they can build a life together and mold and shape good human beings. And we all know that the more love and support that we surround the children with, the better they are when they grow into adults. That to have that well-rounded human who is ready to make a difference in the world, obviously. But this here is disturbing. And I'm just speaking from a spiritual level regarding these young children, teenagers, whatever, but they are minor children and they depend on their parents still to give them that sense of security, to give them the guidance that they need to show and display wisdom and tactfulness and how to properly navigate very difficult, challenging situations as well as celebrate certain things, right? But I agree. The consensus is Ken crashed the F out. He crashed out. And this is totally counterproductive to any type of positive, affirmative support with the children in the forefront of all of this. Now, we all want a companion. Those of us who believe in marriage, who believe in partnerships, believe in family. I'm a strong believer in marriage. I hold marriage very highly on a priority list. Marriage is very sacred, special blessing when you find your person. Again, nothing wrong with blended families. Nothing wrong with that when it's done correctly. And there's no real playbook on it. It's just do things with your children in mind and put them as a priority. And whenever I was dealing with certain challenging things as a bonus mom, as much as I wanted to really lay into certain people, I thought about it. I said, how is this going to A, make you feel better? B, how is this going to translate to all of your children? C, is this in alignment with what's best for the children? And each and every time I wanted to clap back or defend myself or check a hole, I stopped and I paused and I said, A, B, C, is this going to help? Is this going to harm? Is this going to benefit? No. So keep your mouth shut. Sometimes silence is an answer. Silence is an answer. You can squash a lot of things with silence. And if you can't, it's not what you say, it's what you can prove. Okay? Now, talk about being poked. Okay? Now, I was poked as a bonus mom. I was dragged, poked, lied on, had people stealing from me, all kinds of stuff when I was a bonus mom. But I handled it with first our children collectively in mind. How would I want to show up in this situation? As a fool or with wisdom, so that it gives a good example of somebody among these adults got some sense. And when that particular energy was presented or introduced into this challenging equation, that energy brought de-escalation and resolution. Okay? Now, we're going to listen to a little bit of this. Shout out to Chit Chat with Cutie. I'm just going to use the audio because she did the hard work and recorded it to present to us. So I'm just going to use the audio of Ken, and then we're going to jump over to Marquez's answer maybe a little bit later. I might do a little some of it on this one. I don't know. It depends on how I feel. I'm in a really crappy mood, but I wanted to express, because sometimes expression is therapy. Just pull myself out of a dark space. Talk about this because I relate to it. So let's take a look see over here. And we seen it before. I just want to kind of throw my 2 cents in and dissect it, unpack it a little bit further from a spiritual point of view as well. You know me, I get right to the bullseye. So I'm really disappointed, in Ken. I'm disappointed in Trish, Ken, and Marquez, to be honest with you. But I think Marquez has tried to exercise a little bit more restraint and more strategical way of how he has addressed this than all of them combined. That's just my opinion, okay? Because personally, when it starts bleeding over into bringing up children and past adult interactions and things like that went down, you would not get a peep out of me. Okay. And I'm here to tell you, I was heavy in the church when all of this stuff was going on with me. And I deliberately stayed quiet. It hurt. It was difficult. I wanted to scream and tear my locks out my head. But God told me silence. I remember my grandmother used to say, silence is more powerful than the deadliest blow. She's always tell me that. Don't respond. When you respond, you give them more ammunition. If you respond, kiss it. Keep it short and simple. Don't get pulled in. And that's chess. You just have to play chess with these intricate, very delicate situations concerning children and blended families, co parenting, and whatever unrest, demons, delusions that people are dealing with. It's not easy being a bonus parent. It's not easy being, the new spouse. It's not easy, especially when you have people who are not wrapped too tight to begin with. And a lot of times it's good to vet people by their former spouse. It's good to add that in the mixing bowl. Say, okay, what are the reasons why this did not work? Are these reasons that could possibly transfer over to our new budding marriage, relationship, family, blended, whatever? Is this something that is the truth? The reason why it didn't work? I mean, it's a lot of boxes to check when you're coming into a marriage as a new spouse, the second spouse, third spouse, fifth spouse, whatever. Me personally, I can only do one divorce. If you've had one divorce, okay. If you got two, three, five, I'm gonna pay. I take a pass. I take a pass on you because there's something there where it just ain't quite working, and somebody keep doing the same thing over and over, expecting different result with different folk. Can't do that. So let's take a peek at some of this, and I'm gonna come back with a few questions, a little commentary, my little 2 cents. So let's go.
That you don't know none of your kids too. It'll be the same shit. Y'all expect y'all to hear. Biological father or not, I still have to take care of your kids.
I don't think that's the issue of women picking men or getting together with someone who's not going to take care of their children. That comes with it. Everybody knows it's a package deal, whether it's a father with children already or a mother with children already. We all know that that's a package deal, and we would not have committed or agreed to enter into a relationship if that person did not bond well with our children. Okay? Duh. That's not the argument. Is you don't get to blatantly disrespect the other parent just because you in your mind may think that you are a better candidate as a father or a mother. As much as I did not like my co-mother at the time, and I know she did not like me, I did not ever disparage her in front of her children or otherwise behind her back. I kept that to myself between me and God. And I had a lot of journals that I used to write in, and I kept them in a locked safe. It is not easy. Okay, you need a lot of God and a lot of prayer and a lot of patience to co parent as a bonus parent with difficult people. That was my bad. I didn't properly vet my husband because I was young and I was that starry eyed, a lot like Melody. I just wanted to do the right thing, honor my marriage, and do and I was excited to enter the world of a wife, the wife role, you know. So I didn't properly vet and give it enough time and learn enough. That's why I'm here now talking about it to try to help those of us who might be in that situation or trying to get in a situation like that, thinking about it. Listen to us old folks, okay? Listen to us old, haggard women who've been through something, okay? And who are not bitter on the other side of it, who are still here to tell and talk about it and give you some good, sound advice so you don't wind up with a broken heart and be bitter on the other side of it or feel like you're trapped in a situation where you could have avoided it had you had somebody in your ear to give you something to think about to balance out them damn scales. Okay, because we can get lost in aesthetics, how somebody looks, how much money they got, nan nan boo boo, I took your man or your woman or whatever. We can get caught up in all of that. But at the end of the day, nobody got to go home with that person but you. Nobody sees the ugliest side of that person but you. Nobody sees the best part of that person but you. Daily and nightly, you are the ultimate person that has to field whatever comes your way from that person you chose. Period. Simple and plain. So the issue is not stepping up and taking care of the children, because anybody can step up and say, hey, I'm going to help you take care of your children. It's how you do it and how you present yourself to the world because they are watching you. Whether we think so or not, from young little people, teenagers, pre teenagers, children are not stupid. Okay. They might not be able to articulate everything that they see and feel. Sometimes it is out of line for them to do so and out of place, out of order, but they understand a lot more than what some people, adults, give them credit for. You know, you cannot treat your children like accessories when it comes to any situation in life, whether it's difficult, whether it's a challenge, or whether it's something that you just have to make a hard choice on which way you want to move with your family. Children understand a lot. And this right here, what Ken has done, I don't agree with it at all. I think it's very, very telling and it's very damaging. And I think he now is feeling the guilt behind entertaining a married woman because he would not have this ammunition and this much gas if it wasn't the inappropriate type of pillow talking going on between him and Trish. Okay? Trish, you are out of line. You're wrong. I don't care who don't like it. I'm going to say it. This is Trish's fault for this mess. Okay? Everybody has their own part in it. But the reason why Ken feels so inclined and emboldened to do this is because of Trish. Okay? She made him look like a fool with that whole scandalous, curious question mark when she had her little entanglement with Martell. Make Ken look real stupid. I'm just going to keep it real. Let's go.
Ain't no woman on this goddamn planet finna get with no dude and be like, hey, we can fuck off, but you ain't gotta worry about my kids though. That's bullshit. Shut up.
I'm sorry, but you don't get no brownie points for doing what you're supposed to do as a bonus dad. You're supposed to step up and help be a father and father those children. You are now the one that's currently in the home where their bio dad is not. So where he can't fill in the gap and bridge the gap, that's what the fuck you supposed to do is step up. You don't get brownie points for that. You don't get extra kudos or tiddlywinks for doing what you're supposed to do as that woman's husband and that bonus dad. I'm sorry. You just don't.
She gotta be trolling, bro. She might be drinking or something. Bro, I was raised on love, and my folks was there. Like, I don't know what this new shit is y'all got going on, but hey, it take a village. It take everybody. The uncles, the aunties, the cousins, brothers, sisters. Nigga, I had to be a grown man at an early age when my father passed. It wasn't until my father, stepfather and my cousin came around to help me, my mama. Bro, that shit was rough. That shit.
Right there, that's a red flag. There might need to be some healing for that father wound, for losing his father. Rest in peace, rest in power. Condolences for the loss of Ken's father. but there might be still some unresolved pain there behind losing his father. Okay. So sometimes men carry that for a very long time. That sometimes that wound never heals when you lose a parent, especially if you had a very close bond. So that might be one reason why he's so hell bent on rubbing this in Marquez's face. I lost my dad, so I'm gonna be the best dad I can. Whenever I have the opportunity to be a dad, I'm gonna be the best dad I can. I'm gonna try to stick around as long as I can, being healthy. He's working out. He's trying to stay fit. He's into fitness. To break that curse of, you know, having to prematurely say goodbye to a parent due to whatever reasons. Usually back then it was a lot of health problems and black men passed away prematurely, due to the just lack of information and lack of self-care. Clearly that's evolved. We're evolving around from that. We black folks starting to take much better care of themselves. Here we are. They're both fitness uh buffs, fitness enthusiasts, whatever. A lot of times people do that to overcompensate because they don't know how to navigate the pain of the loss of a parent, just like Trish. I strictly and truly feel that Trish and Ken developed a trauma bond, and that's why it is unraveling the way that it is. So let's keep going. I'm gonna speed it up a little bit, y'all.
Shit was rough. Bruh, crashing out. Man, y'all, I think a lot of y'all get on here trolling. Y'all think because I'm talking loud with passion, I'm crashing out. Baby, I'm finna go home to a 4,000 square foot in a king size bed and sleep real good, Miss Redo. And you get your head redone. What the fuck is you talking about? I'm living good. I'm sitting in a motherfucking car that costs more than anything you got. You think I'm not crashing out? I'm just defending myself against a nigga that keep talking shit about me. And I'm doing
I want where did Marquez talk junk about you? Where? Where is all of this poking and prodding that you getting? Most people, they come with receipts. They're like, this dude done said some more crazy stuff out the side of his neck. Check this out, y'all. This is what happened. You know, I just don't get that energy from Marquez. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but I see two people who are missing the mark. Missing the mark. Tish and Ken are very defensive. Marquez is just like, if we gonna move on, we gonna move on. Let's do this. Let's be the parents we need to be. I'm in my lane. Y'all are in your lane. We're divorced now. We need to get along because we have to exchange the children. We have to all spend parenting time with the children. Sometimes it's gonna be where we have to be together in the same space. Let's try to get this all evened out. That's what I get from Marquez. Now, if I'm missing something, y'all drop it in the comment section. Let me know if I'm wrong. Let me know. I'm not always right. I like to hear opposing different views as well. This ain't the go along to get along gang over here. Okay. Please, if I'm off base, put me back on. But again, I say you don't get brownie points for what you're supposed to do as a man or a woman, as a mother or a father. I feel this is a deflection away from the original issue where Tish went tiptoeing and got a side piece to substitute and fill in the gap for the trauma and the loss of her mother and all of the things that she's been going through and trying to heal from. She found a safety blanket. She found a security blanket in Ken, and they both shared the traumas were similar, relatable, and he moved in and capitalized off of her grief, and as well as she did with he. Okay, that's just my opinion. Let's go.
his job. Go to fucking sleep. That big ass middle part in your head. Get the fuck out of here. Hey,
He's really angry. I mean, and it's okay. You can be angry, but it's how you channel your anger, how you express your anger, especially as a man, a father. You know, I used to be terrified when my father was angry because he held a lot in. And I learned as a young girl when I began, I was in probably fourth or fifth grade, and my dad explained something to me. He said, "You bring me so much peace and you make me happy." And that always made me feel good because that was my main thing. My mother was very toxic. I should say is because she's still with us and they're still married. And that was my way as a little girl to protect my dad. I would always be in his arms, always be in his lap. We'd hang out, we'd do dad daughter stuff together all the time. Me and my dad were very, very close for a long time. And that was my way to protect him because I noticed my parents didn't argue as much when I was in my dad's lap. Kids are smart. And we always had our nap time because and he would lay on his stomach to sleep and I would lay across the back of his legs or on his back. He would put a pillow on his back and I would climb up on his back and I would go to sleep with him after he came home from work. That was our thing. And we go to the park, do our walks, do our rituals as daddy daughter. And we were tight like peanut butter and jelly. And that afforded my dad time to decompress, because when you're living and married to a narcissist, it's rarely any peace. Rare, rarely in peace. It might be some quiet, but it's not peaceful. So I believe that there is a lot of unresolved issues Ken is carrying surrounding his father grief. He probably didn't get a chance to properly grieve. A lot of men do that. They'll throw themselves into work and, uh, building up their money, building up their portfolio of whatever, building up their surroundings. They surround themselves with high quality things, a nice house, nice cars. He's got companies, which is beautiful. Nothing wrong with that. I admire that. However, it's not a tool, it's not a weapon to hurl at the biological dad and say, "Hey, look at me. I got this too. I'm doing this, I'm doing that." And then you tear down the bio dad as if to say you can't compete where you can't compare, but that is their dad. Why would you want to plant that seed of confusion like that? Knowing that the kids are going to hear this and see this and go, wait, whoa, whoa. I thought this was about us. I thought y'all loved us so much. What the hell you doing fighting each other? You fighting over us? Really? That's not a good feeling. I'm here to tell you as a product of a narcissistic mother, that's not cool. It's not a good feeling to feel like your parents are fighting over you or because of you. Okay? Let's go.
like I said, all you old motherfuckers is past your bedtime. If y'all don't want to hear what I gotta say, y'all can get the fuck off the line. Here's the thing, I never understood this. I never understood. I've never went to somebody's page. I've never in my life went to a page and was like, I don't like this nigga. I don't like nothing he say. I don't like nothing he do. But I'm gonna comment on everything he goddamn say. I'm gonna goddamn send him a friend request. I'm gonna goddamn watch everything he posts. That has to be the most insane, retarded shit I ever heard in my life.
The thing is, we don't watch you because, oh, I'm going to watch you because I don't like you. We just want to see why you bugging and have a talk about it. This is a teachable moment for a lot of people who are in blended families or looking to blend their families. This is what not to do. That's just my opinion. I think that's why a lot of the content creators have nailed it and said, "You're crashing out, dude. You crashed the fuck out because this is not supposed to happen." It's like watching a train wreck, dude. Like you watch it because you're like, "Dang, is this really happening? I don't want nobody. Is somebody gonna get hurt or unalive?" And then you can't stop watching because you want to see what's gonna happen, but you don't want to watch it because you don't want to see anything bad happen. It's like, what? Huh? What did I just see? I'm just saying. Let's go.
That's got to be the craziest shit. Hey, Trisha can afford anything you can, everything you got. 2, 3 times. And y'all calling her a man. This is the crazy thing about it. She look 10 times better than all you bitches that call her ugly. Come on, man. Y'all stop. Y'all wake up in the mirror, look at yourselves every day and put 72 goddamn shades of makeup on, put them ugly ass wig that you got on, and make yourself feel like you pretty. But in real life, you don't feel that way. You hurting inside. That's why y'all come to social media and talk.
It's gonna come back, guys.
And this is my point. Y'all coming to my page talking shit about me instead of going and tell that nigga, hey, go take care of your kids. Hey, Ryan, man, it's just a couple old hags. You know how old hags be. The same old hags in here talking shit ain't never touched a man like me. But would dream of the day of a nigga even walking past their ass like me. Fuck out of here. I'm supposed to keep being quiet. If y'all keeping up with this shit, this dude been talking about me and Trish for weeks. For weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. And now I gotta shut up? Fuck out of here. Go drink y'all motherfucking eggnog and go to goddamn bed, bro.
Where? Where has Marquez been? I don't be on IG a lot. I just want to see it. If you got it, drop the link. DM me on IG, Queen Common Sense, just like it is here on my channel. Show me the link, the information where Marquez has been talking about you for weeks and weeks and weeks. If he's talking in private about somebody about you to somebody else, and that person's coming back and telling you, why do you have to respond? Silence is an answer. It don't cost nobody nothing to shut the fuck up.
Y'all leave me alone. This is out of y'all motherfucking goddamn. Hey, this is out of y'all age gap. We a couple decades apart. Y'all ain't gotta talk about. Y'all can get on. Thanks, Miss Florence. I know Trish beautiful. All these women talk about she ugly, bro. Come on, man. I told a lady the other day she looked like my granddad. She called Trish ugly. Now she wants the show to get canceled. They'll come for you as soon as you say something. Now you the goddamn bad guy. Hey Renzo, we got a couple bottles of eggnog in our refrigerator. I don't know what you talking about. Better go to Publix. They got that purity and they got.
And it's not what they call you, it's what you answer to, you know? It's not what people call you, it is what you answer to. If you're not crashing out, then don't respond to it, okay? Dogs don't chase parked cars. There's nothing to chase and discuss with silence. And if you're quiet, a lot like Melody, all that they can do is make up and invent things and reach. You keep giving people ammunition to pop back at you like a slingshot. The more you feed into it, the more you respond to all of these things that anger you or make you feel a certain kind of way, the more ammunition. See, look, he responded again. Look at that. Now she got something to say. Oh, look at that. Now I got to bark back at that and pop clap back at that. Stop giving people, you decided and agreed to be on television. People are going to have their opinions. Okay. How you show up is what people see. And everybody's own reality is their interpretation of what they see. Interpretation is some people's reality. They have opinions, they have strong opinions, they have certain situations that they can relate to, or they can see right through you. And me personally, I didn't buy the quiet, strong, silent type act. I could see ratchet all over Ken. You know, Marquez needs a little polishing too, but I think he's a little bit more polished than Ken when it comes to how he deals with his children as a father and as a responsible adult. Okay, everybody get tired of being lied on. You know, I can tell you stories about how my mother has lied on me for the past 35 plus years. And trust me, I did not always handle it well. I was not always perfect and graceful and gracious about it. But I can tell you one thing, I was quiet more than I did a lot of talking and clapping back and responding. Okay. I played chess with certain situations, and others, I just let it burn. I just let it go. Did it hurt? Yeah. Did I want to scream? Yeah. I have been suicidal behind some of the lies that have been told about me by my own mother. Okay. So, but I did not respond because A, that's still my mother. B, I had bigger fish to fry, raising a family, being my own wife and mother and teacher and whatever I was doing and healer, and all of that. So I said, you know what? I'm just going to have to swallow this one because it's just not worth the energy and time and adding to my heartache to respond to nonsense, to respond to hate, to respond to any type of negativity. It's just not worth it. Okay? It's not worth your energy. I don't care how much money you got in the bank. I don't care how beautiful you think Tish is, better than everybody else. I don't care about none of that. Sometimes it's best to never miss a good opportunity to shut up. Let's go.
That purity out right now. I just went and bought Trisha two of them. But we be mixing that. You gotta mix what we be putting with it? The honey jack. Eggnog with honey jack. But she put me on that shit. That shit's so good. That's what I'm saying, Ryan. How y'all gonna defend a nigga that don't take care of their kids? That's bogus. And it's women. It's women. Women. That's crazy. It's full grown ass women with baby. I'm pretty sure that most of them got baby daddies. You know, because they you. I tend to put two and two together. Most of the time when they come, I go look. They all single, divorced, ain't got no man, or nigga look horrible. You know, they settled. They had to. They had to settle for just somebody to have in their space because that was about best they could do. But you can't tell me that a man not taking care of his kids is gonna be acceptable in any of their households. That's crazy. And to keep thinking that I'm supposed to be quiet and keep letting somebody talk about me, y'all bogus as hell. Not being a biological father don't mean shit. Y'all stupid. Most of y'all was raised by a nigga that wasn't biologically your father. Go take a DNA test. Shit, they said Papa was a Rolling Stone. Shit, Mama was out here tooting that ass up too. That's why they say now today, 36% of the kids being born today, born to a nigga that's not biologically the father. So, hey, y'all might want to check that shit. Hey, Pretty Brown. Hell no, they won't. I guarantee you they won't. I guarantee you they won't. They gonna think they ran in the motherfucking Ali. They run up on her like with that bullshit. Everybody want to get on. Here's the crazy thing about it. I always say this: social media, Instagram, Facebook, all these platforms is nothing more than an opportunity for people who have a lot of negative shit going on in their lives to hide it and get on here and act like they perfect. They will throw stones at everybody else and don't realize them bitches gonna boomerang because they the ones living in the glass house. They the ones trying to goddamn like throw off all their negative shit that they got going on other people.
Since the one who has a fiance that is capping and was caping hard for Destiny, somebody she didn't even know really well, somebody who falsely accused Melody of interrogating her. And Melody only asked one question: did you start the paperwork for the divorce yet? That's it. Go on a girls' trip with these women that you just met and you go along to get along, gang gang, follow the leader, and she just merged over into the lane of side chickery and hood boogery on a trip that she didn't pay a dime for. Okay? So if that's not projecting her own negativity off on someone else by going up against Sunny, all in her Kool-Aid and don't know the flavor, that's why she was told maybe you should just sit this one out. Okay? Because Tish Trish did the same thing. She was still married, and then she started dealing with you, Ken. And that was not right, especially a mother. Okay? So it's no different. You was a side dude until she got a divorce. You know, that's just the way it is. And if you proclaim to be a Christian and believe in God, those are his command. You single until you marry. You can be in a committed relationship. That also is sacred. Monogamy is a beautiful thing, but you still two single people together until you make a covenant before God. And when you defile and disrespect someone's vows, I don't care how estranged they are, that is a sin. Now, I don't know about nobody else, But that's what I read in the Bible that I know to be God's word, the teachings of the foundation of the teachings of what I was raised with. Now, I could be an alien, but hey, let's go.
But if you think I'm gonna keep being quiet, bro, I've been quiet long enough, man. I've been quiet long enough. Y'all ain't seen me on no whole bunch of podcasts. Tell me one outside of the goddamn Dr. Heavenly, outside of, I've been on a fitness podcast, and I've been on like 3 podcasts. Y'all ain't seen me on the internet constantly bashing this man. Y'all ain't seen me on no lives constantly bashing this man. Only thing I post is me and Trisha, gym shit, and our trips. Y'all ain't seen me. I post gym pics, gym photos, trips, and me and Trish. That's it. But the first time I post some shit in defense of myself, now I'm the bad guy. Why? Because I'm 6'2", 240 and big and black. I can't help dude was born and didn't grow. I can't help that. I can't help he stopped growing in the 5th grade. It's not my fault. It's not my fault, people. Y'all old motherfuckers crazy if y'all sitting on here capping. You laying in the bed with that crusty ass wig sitting on your dresser with them goddamn rollers in your head capping. Because you know real life, man, you don't believe in that shit. Y'all, hey, somebody said y'all was some millimeters. They might be right. And ain't nothing against Melanie.
What the millimeters have to do with it? A lot of people, you know, just because Melody has a large following and supporters, that doesn't mean it's millimeters that's coming for you. It's a lot of people that don't like Melody that don't like you either. Why are the millimeters always the scapegoat? And what does Melody followers have to do with you and Trish creeping while she was still married? I don't know. Like, okay, if they are millimeters, so what? Everybody's entitled to their opinion. Okay, you went live because you had something to say, and people are going to watch and listen and have something to say. You have the chat open, you see the comments rolling through. Why are you live if you don't want people to have anything to say? Why did you get on national TV with this? With this soap opera, this real life, animated insanity soap opera? I feel like I'm watching The Young and the Restless all over again. I mean, The Edge of Night. Y'all know what's up. Like, come on now. Common sense is not common. You don't want people to talk and have any type of negative input or have anything to say. Don't put your shit out there. You are on a reality show. I mean, I don't get it. I don't get why people get so offended. Just like with Tisha. Oh, the comments this, the comments that. Well, then stop posting shit. Get off of reality TV or clean up your act and stop acting like an adult toddler and acting like, you are Melody's number one fanatic, copying off of somebody else's paper, trying to steal her thunder, and get your own lane. Stay in your own lane. Eyes on your own fucking paper.
Because I feel like Melanie is a good person. I don't know nothing about it. But they hurt them fans of yours. Oh, y'all some weirdos. Like, real talk. But here's the thing. Ain't nothing y'all say, nothing y'all do gonna stop what me and Trisha got going, bro. We that. We didn't ask for none of this shit.
That's gaslighting. Yes, you did ask for it because you signed the contract to be on the show. What did you think was going to happen? This is just crazy to me. This is what I mean by logic versus emotion. We didn't ask for none of this. Yeah, you did. You're on national TV. People are going to have something to say. I don't know anybody that sit just watch TV and don't have nothing to say about what they're watching. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe some people just sit there like a zombie, watch the show, then turn the TV off and go somewhere else. People discuss the show. People discuss all kind of different things that they see on TV, whether it's a commercial, a reality show, a music video. Did you see the new video by such and such, this and that? People talk. What did you expect? That's all I want to know.
We ain't asked for none of it. A lot of y'all like to throw that immature shit out there too. I mean, immature and childish. Y'all do realize that yourself is in the same boat by getting on a post that you really don't care for. That shows lack of maturity too, because like you can easily they got buttons where you can go block, delete. It's on my feed. You can go hit the button and it won't pop up on your feed. Hey, Miss Redo, even if Martell and Trisha fucked, it was before me. Why the fuck would I be mad about some shit that happened before me? That's how I know you trolling, you retard. Why would I be mad about some shit that happened before me? I ain't never gonna be mad about what no nigga did and no woman did. They grown ups. The fuck is wrong with y'all? Y'all want me to
You
be
didn't
mad
have
about some
nothing
shit
to
I ain't
do
had nothing
with
to do with?
their estranged marriage either until you started sleeping around and sneaking around with Trish. You didn't have nothing to do with Marquez and what they did together as a married couple either, but you sure do got a lot to say about him being a deadbeat dad. Okay. You didn't have nothing to do with that either. That was before you also. So maybe you need to watch your mouth about what you say about someone else's father before you. That's their father. Okay. I don't care how much you dislike the man. It is up to when I got married to my husband, my son's dad was still alive. He was very sick though. When they first met, they didn't get along very well. But I made sure to let my new person, at the time, my future husband, know that is their father. First and foremost, if you don't get along with him, that's fine. I don't want to hear it. And then we need to get some type of intervention so that we can all co parent, so we all can support them at their extra functions and in life, period. We're not going to have this. I didn't pillow talk and talk down on my child's father with my current husband at any point. Nothing negative. And if he did inch over that boundary, I put his ass right back in line. Okay, that's between me and him. Our little whatever tete a tete, we not getting along. I did not discuss that with my spouse unless it was something really serious. But we didn't have a lot of them type of problems after I really put my foot down. So that's why I say I hold Tish responsible for this bullshit right here because she's doing too much triangulating with two very volatile men. And we don't want to see how bad this can turn out. Okay. Because there's allegations that Ken had a pew pew and pulled it out on Marquez on their first meeting. That's what Marquez alleges. Okay. So wasn't there, don't know, but I am leaning toward believing that. Okay, let's go.
Try again now. Try again. Try again. She mine now. So whatever she did before me, I can give two fucks. She's mine now. He ain't fucking now. And he didn't even do shit. It's been said multiple times that they didn't fuck. How y'all come up with your own idea of the things that's going on based off snippets of videos. Bro, come on, what the fuck? Why do y'all want me to be mad about that? I am very secure in my manhood. I've had a lot of women myself. So I can't be mad about a man having a woman in a time that I was not there. Like, like, why would y'all want me to be mad about some shit that happened well before me? That just shows y'all's lacking maturity. Y'all ain't grew yet. Y'all insecurity showed. Redo, go change your pamper. Yeah, she definitely need to go change her pamper. Like, her trying to throw shades about Martell, but, like, that shit real crazy because, like, so the fuck what? It was before me. If it did happen, if it was to have happened, Miss Anderson, yes, trust me. Me and Trisha are definitely getting married. That is definitely going to happen.
You didn't know about it. You said it right on the show. You didn't tell me. So yeah, I would be mad too, whether it matters or not, whether it upsets you or not. People usually say stuff like that. Well, yeah, I kind of dated, and just so you know, just a heads up, because you know how that group of people are on that show. I want to put it out there and get ahead of it and let you know, yeah, we did link up, we talked, nothing happened, you know, curiosity, whatever. That's what adults do. That's what Tish should have done versus lying by omission. Okay, so that's just me. Y'all let me know what you think about that, but let's continue.
She's divorced now, so we can move forward with everything that we want to do. The two businesses that we started together, this house that we got down planning on getting built together, everything. Like, we not worried about, dude. We trying to live life. But you're not going to keep coming for me and think I'm going to just keep being quiet. You want to goddamn keep poking, here I go. This is what he wanted. I'm giving him what he wanted. Dear Reed Talk Show. Yeah, here you go. How did I get her the wrong way? They had been separated. And there's another thing that you motherfucking angry ass broad are getting on here capping about. A lot of y'all have been married, and a lot of y'all have moved on before y'all divorces were final. Stop the cap. That's like, in the black community, that's like normal. A lot of y'all move on. Matter of fact, a lot of y'all be done moved on in the marriage. Why y'all still living together? So stop. Stop coming on these platforms capping. Y'all fucking fake, bro. Y'all so fake. And y'all with these weak ass, no view ass, 2 follower having ass podcasts, bro. Y'all need to get the hell on. Y'all post all this shit all day and get 4 views. Nobody watch y'all shit. Fuck out of here. I got it the wrong way. If I just think y'all know what we got going on and don't really know. Y'all watching the show too much. Y'all not really keeping up with what happens in real life. You think I'm mad because I'm talking loud? I don't laugh a million times. Y'all so corny. Y'all can't hit none of my nerves, bro. Like in reality, I'm happy. I'm real happy. Y'all stupid if y'all think I'm bothered. Like, the one thing I am bothered by is that nigga not taking care of his kids. That's the only thing I'm bothered by. Is the fact that he won't take care of his kids. That's what bothers me. Yeah, exactly. He left on his own. Nobody made him leave. He left. It don't matter what you can tell. I'm telling you, I'm not bothered, man. You can sit up here with your goddamn where your neck at? Lift up. All these goddamn head and shoulder picks. Lift up. Do this. Goddamn, get your old ass on. Why the hell would I be mad because somebody's kids still love them? Hey, dear Reed talk show, you sound real ignorant. I've never talked them kids against that man. They supposed to still love their dad. You goofy as hell. But guess what? They love me too. And they know who the man is. Yeah, they supposed to love their goddamn father. What the fuck? You stupid. Shut up. Redo. You need to redo something else. Pick another goddamn occupation. Because the podcast shit ain't for you. Because you slow. Hey, who is this, bro? She's so... I told you. Motherfuckers be old enough to be my damn mama. Thank you, Miss Witt. These shit, they the bothered one. Get on my live if you don't want to hear what I'm talking. That's what I'm saying. You don't even have to listen to me. And I told y'all, all you big double back having ass motherfuckers, Trisha is taking clients. 24E. Cause boy, some of y'all look like y'all like this close to goddamn motherfucking heart attack right now on this damn live. So now you pulling this why I'm not in the house. Bro, fuck out of here. Nah, Miss Florence, 100%. Most of these women wish they had a guy like me. But the fact is they not worthy. Most of them ain't worthy. Most of them don't, that's why they gonna have that goddamn soccer ball with the eyes and the face on it. Castaway dog. Ain't what the movie was called? Castaway. Y'all definitely don't want to look like your ass.
My grandfather and uncles used to talk a lot about men who have to hurl insults and use a lot of profanity and things like that in mixed company, especially when they're having discussions or disagreements with women. A lot of my uncles used to tell my brothers and male cousins, don't argue with women. If you do and you can't find a way around having a disagreement or a verbal spar with a woman, always stay above board. Don't use insults and profanity. Always use facts. And if you can't state any facts, if you don't have any facts, just don't respond and walk away. If this is not immature, I don't know what is. Okay? Because happy people who are satisfied and who have no issues and no real hang-ups about what they've done or how they're moving, they do not need to insult complete strangers on a public live on social media who are just chatting their opinion. You're going to get trolled. You're going to get heckled. You're going to get all those things. You know, reality TV, the entertainment industry, period, is brutal. And if you are a private person and you prefer your privacy so you can move however you want to move without people's input, judgment, or opinions, then don't be on a reality show. Simple. Let's go. Just a little bit more, then we're going to bounce.
Hey, Bree, I swear to God, I was the quiet one at first. Now I'm giving them that shit. Now they want to be mad. That's what I'm saying, bro. These motherfuckers old enough to be my grandma. They shouldn't even be on this internet right now. It's 9:30. You know you got to get up at dialysis at 4:30. Get your ass off the internet. Motherfucker probably looking at this shit on a flip phone. Get on. Hey, Ron, this a 2019 Grand Sport Corvette with the red seats. Man, I'm about to get off here in a minute. I gotta go tend to some shit. But yeah, hey Royal, you know that. Hey, bro, these old ass ladies, man. And this is the thing, Royal. If I walked up on one of these old ladies' ass right now, they'll lose their goddamn mind. Cause it be the same ones on here talking that shit that when they see us in public, oh, get in Trish, oh my god. Hey Amber, you know me. Miss Davis, you know me. You know I don't really got. You know me. If anybody know me, you know me. These motherfuckers be pissing me off. I'm crashing out. Y'all gotta find something different to say in 2025. Crashing out is played out. Narcissistic is played out. Gaslighting is played out. Like, I'm big and I'm black and I talk loud. Crashing out would be me beating his motherfucking ass. That would be me crashing out. Like, what? Because I'm on here talking, I'm crashing out. Go to sleep.
Why did you pull out a weapon on them? I think that's crashing out too. Why would you pull out a weapon on someone who is a deadbeat dad and you're not threatened by, you're above and superior? See, I have a sister like this who always is comparing herself to me, her life to mine, how, everything. She feels like she's superior because she got married before she had children. Right now, even though she's on her second marriage. But prior to becoming a wife, the first time she was a side chick. There's a whole lot of stuff that she doesn't include in that comparison to stack up the bricks on her side of I'm better than, right? Anybody that has to compare themselves to another person is insecure. I don't care how much arrogance you lace it with, you know. I don't care how much antagonizing you do of another person, how many insults you throw at another person. A man's character shows through how he expresses himself in anger and controversy. Okay, if somebody's coming for me and I know that I have not done anything to offend them and they just keep insulting me, keep attacking my character, I am not going to say anything as long as you don't touch me or my children. The minute you go for my kids or you try to physically harm me or mine, then not gonna get me to shut up or be still. So all of this here, rah rah, I don't buy it. It's not impressive. I'm not impressed. I don't care who like fugaga. That's just how, what it's giving. So y'all let me know what you think in the comment section down below. If you agree, disagree. Am I fugaga? Whatever. Drop them eagle feathers in the comment section as well if you feel me. And listen, if you haven't already subscribed, share the video, share the channel. I'm going to try to do some lives coming up here soon, so stay tuned. I'm trying to get back in the swing of things with y'all over here to see what we could do to commune and have our powwows and enjoy each other and enjoy our time together on here. So it is what it is. It be what it be. This is Queen Common Sense, Black Love, Black Power, Black Family. Stay righteous, y'all. Wait for people to finish one chapter before you start a new one. That is not normal. That is not what's decent and in order. That is karmically toxic to do that. It's nothing. I mean, yeah, if you want to move on, but don't intermingle your energies until you have give that person respect, the same respect you would want. We can move on. We agree to disagree. It's over, done. Okay. Let's finish this and then we can move our respective ways to our new respective people or not, whatever, you know. But this overlapping people and finishing before you finish one relationship, you're in another one. That's why we have so many problems that we do in Black families and in the Black community because we don't know how to do things decently and in order. We know how, we just choose not to. I'm gonna put it that way. Okay, so I'm gonna be out. I love y'all. Stay safe. Drink your water. Watch your back. And always remember God first. One love. I'm out.